What's good, everybody? Supernub796 here, and welcome to another tier list video. Today I'm bringing you the most accurate champion tier list video. If you guys don't know how the tier list videos, it goes as such. We have goated, stupid good, okay, meh, and trash. And you know, some of these champions we see twice on here, I'm gonna count them both as one. Alright, we're gonna go to whatever the most powerful version of that champion is, and then we'll just put them both in the same tier. As you can notice, there is also no 8th gen champion here for two reasons. For one, the game's still about a month in release, a little under a month as a recording of this video. So I want to give people a chance to get up there because not everybody can play for a long period of time, and I don't want to be spoiled by who the champion is, what their team consists of, stuff like that. So I picked a tier list that they're not on here. And I haven't gotten to that champion yet, so I don't have an opinion on them. I have an idea who it is, I have an idea what their team is, but other than that, I don't know much about them, so I can't accurately put them on the scale. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Starting off strong with Blue. Blue was the champion in Red and Blue. He got there before you. I think Blue... he's stupid good. I'm gonna put Blue and stupid good, both versions of Blue. I like this version of Blue a little bit better, but I'll explain why I put Blue and stupid good. Blue's team is pretty good. You know, it's a pretty strong team. Whatever starter, I think his cannon in the manga, his cannon starter was Charizard, but I think the cannon starter for Blue, we've established at this point, is Blastoise. Blue has Blastoise, he has Pidgeot, he has Raticate, he has... I think he scooped up a Flareon to counteract his grass type weakness. He's got a pretty decent team, pretty good team. He got to be the champion before you did, and he did it all out of spite. He's a dickhead the entire time that you're with him, and he became champion out of spite. He's a really good champion, but other than battling you, I don't remember Blue doing much. Like, it's been a minute since I played first gen, don't get me wrong, I could be remembering wrong, but other than battling you, I don't see him doing much. He's a very skilled trainer, but as terms of like, you know, a champion, very skilled, but he doesn't do much to help you fight the evil team that's going on. Some of these champions did, some of them didn't. Blue's one of those people that, unless my memory serves me wrong, he didn't. But because he was able to beat you at becoming champion, he's a really good trainer. He belongs stupid good. And I also really like this version of Blue because he's still an asshole. Don't get me wrong, but he's not the asshole that he was when he was a kid. He was an asshole as a kid, just like, fuck you and your mom. But this guy's an asshole, like, you know, he knows he's a good trainer. He's cocky about it. I like that character more than the original Blue. Lance is goated. Lance is a goated trainer. Lance is a goated champion. Lance is the dragon type champion. You know, in Pokemon lore, dragon typing, very hard typing to train up. It's mainly because like they take forever to evolve, and he's goated. He's so good that he got a Dragonair to evolve to a Dragonite before it was supposed to be a Dragonite. Like, people would chalk that up like, oh, he's a hypocrite, and you know he used Team Rocket technology. I think that's more of a joke than anything. But he's a really skilled trainer using dragon types. He uses them very effectively, and yeah. He also uses a Gyarados, because, you know, Gen 1 we only had the one Dragon-type Dragonite. But he uses Gyarados, he uses Dragonite, if I'm not mistaken, he uses an Aerodactyl. He's a Dragon-type champion, but he uses Pokemon that kind of act like dragons or help his Dragon-types with their weaknesses. I think he's also got Dragonair as well as Dragonite. So, really good trainer, really solid trainer. He's the OG. Next up is Red. You can't not have Red and goated. You can't not have Red and goated. Red is the Pokemon Master. He's not just a Pokemon Champion, he's the Pokemon Master. Red is such a phenomenal trainer. He takes everything and anything. He's the first to complete the Pokedex. In lore, he's the only person able to capture Mewtwo, a Pokemon that was created to obey one person in particular, and he said, fuck that. Red trained him, okay? Red has... I'm not gonna say he hasn't lost a fight before, because he definitely has lost before. But he always bounces back, and he figures up a strategy to beat his opponent. And if it's on the floor, he's such a good trainer that half the time his Pokemon don't even need to wait for a command. They just know. They just know what to do. So, Red, phenomenal trainer. Really good, hands down. Steven Stone, Gen 3 champion. I'm gonna say Steven is. I'm putting him in stupid good. I'm putting Steven in stupid good. Steven actually helps you out through your journey a little bit. Not much though. He doesn't help out much. He gives you the tools needed to help you with your journey. He gives you the information needed to take down the villains of the games. His steel type is his main typing. His team is pretty good. You know, he's got Skarmory, he's got Metagross for Christ's sake. He's got Aggron, he's got both fossils, which is cool in my opinion. That's really cool. But he's stupid good, but part of me wants to put him in okay. Part of me wants to put Steven in okay. I think Steven being okay fits more actually now that I'm looking at this. Because like, don't get me wrong, he's just all champions are very skilled in one way or another, but just Steven, becoming champion with steel types is pretty good on its own, but it just hurts me, man. It hurts me. But Steven, I'm gonna have to put in okay. I'm just gonna have to do it. Like, it hurts me because I love Steven, but I'm just gonna have to put him here. Wallace. I'm gonna put in meh. I'm just gonna put in meh, and here's my reason. Wallace wasn't the champion until Emerald, right? He wasn't the champion in Ruby, wasn't champion in Sapphire. He was a champion in Emerald. I'm a little confused on why that is. I forget who. He is such a better fitting for an 8th gym leader than he is a champion. I don't know why they made him the champion in Emerald. Maybe because he was a fan favorite. I don't know. But he doesn't do much. He helps you get into the ruins where Groudon and Kyogre are being kept. He does that, and then you battle him for the championship spot, and that's it. That's all you do. So like, he's mad. He's mad. Like, even he doesn't do much. There's nothing else I can say. Cynthia, oh my god, bro, goated fucking champion. Okay. First of all, game mechanic wise, Cynthia's AI is the smartest. Okay. Her team is built around fucking your shit up. Okay. People say that her Garchomp is overrated. Her Garchomp isn't overrated because it's a Garchomp. Her Garchomp is strong because she knows how to do it. Her AI is horrifying. All right, the strongest trainer ever. And then if you wanted to add Pokemon like the anime lore into this, she trained a Rayquaza. She captured and trained a Rayquaza. We've seen her use it one time, and that was because she was fighting a trainer who somehow got a Groudon. And she never uses it again because she's just like, yeah, my Garchomp is scarier, so I'm going to use it. The only reason I use Rayquaza is because Groudon literally can't touch it. It's insane. Like, she's so horrifying. She's so powerful. She's just, oh my lord, such a good champion. N technically did become champion. I'm gonna put N in stupid good. I'm gonna say it. N stupid good. N's a stupid good champion. N was part of the first villain team to succeed in what they were doing. And you can make the argument, oh, well, Team Magma and Team Aqua succeeded. No, they didn't. They didn't seek out their goals. They just caused the apocalypse, right? And we know this because of Rainbow Rocket, where they succeeded, but then they died. They literally said, one of them said, I was falling through a crack in the earth, and Archie said, I was literally drowning. And then I was here. They didn't succeed in anything. He succeeded. He beat the champion, took over, and we just took it back. That's the only thing. We didn't stop him from taking over. He did, okay? He got there first. He's the only villain to have captured his legendary. The only villain to have captured his legendary. No other villain in Pokemon history has done that. He captured his legendary and used it against us. Now, I know it's Pokemon. I know you don't have to use, Zekrom against Reshiram because it's Pokemon. You can send out a fucking, you can send out any other dragon to take out Reshiram. Arguably, you could send out a really powerful, like, ice water type like Dugong and take it out because the fire and dragon typing, they cancel out each other's resistances, so it's just neutral. You can use any typing you want to take it out, but it's meant to be you use Zekrom to catch, or not to catch, but to beat N. Or you use Reshiram to beat N in whatever game you got. It's insane. I love it so much. He's stupid good. He's such a good champion. Alder. I'm gonna put Alder in okay, and here's why. Alder's an okay champion. You didn't get to fight him the first time in the story. I know if you go through the Elite Four again, he's the one you actually fight. But that's it. Like, technically, you're the champion. He's just like the placeholder, and you just fight him over and over and over again. So he's just okay. He got his ass handed to him by N. N is a better trainer, but it's just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't remember much of Alder. Black and White's one of my favorite games, but I don't remember much of Alder, so he's just okay. Iris. Okay, so before I place Iris, I need you guys to understand something. I watched the anime, not all of it, but I watched the anime before playing Black and White. I got Black and White super late, okay? Played the shit out of it when I got it, but I got it super fucking late. I hated Iris with my ever-loving being. I hated her so much because you see this kid who is experiencing your home for the first time, and you're making fun of him because he doesn't know what your Pokemon are. He literally says, Ash literally says, I'm from Kanto. We don't have these Pokemon. And he's like, what the fuck is that? And she's like, that's a Patrat. You're such a little kid. Fuck you, Iris. You're a bitch. You're a whole ass bitch. You fucking, I hate her so much. I hate her. And now she's champion. Black 2, White 2, she becomes champion. It takes place 2 years after the events of Black and White. I gotta give, but I hate doing this. 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 I hate doing this so much. Every fiber of my being is screaming at me to put this girl in trash, but I have to give her credit where credit's due. I have to. Iris is a good champion. Iris, it's impressive that someone who was a novice in dragon types was learning under the 8th gym leader at the time of Black and White in 2 years in-game time, or lore time, whatever you want to call it. She rose to become the new champion, and she defends that title. She uses Haxorus, I think she uses Hydreigon, I think she also uses Volcarona, I could be wrong. I haven't played nearly as much Black 2, White 2 as I have Black and White. I have to give her that credit. She is a good champion. It's rare that you see anybody other than the main fucking character excel at the speed of that. Like the playable character, the main character excels in just like, I don't even know how much game time it would pass, maybe a few weeks. So, and you're just super prodigy. So a normal person like Iris, it's very impressive that in 2 years' time, she went from knowing next to nothing to becoming the champion. I have to give her credit where credit's due. It's very, very impressive. Diana's trash. Diana is a trash-ass champion, and here's fucking why. You see her one time. One time do you see this bitch, okay? You see her talking to Lysander in his cafe, okay? They're having a back and forth of why do we not preserve things that are beautiful. Lysander says, if something's beautiful, I want it to stay beautiful. I want it to not age. I want it to stay that way. And she says, aging is natural and part of beauty because it reminds you of the past. It helps you, and there's beauty in age as well. And don't get me wrong, that's a good back and forth, little back and forth that they have. And then you get to the champion, and it's just her. It's like, this bitch is a champion? Where the fuck has she been? I know she's a model. I know she's like a TV star, whatever the fuck. Was she recording Grey's Anatomy whenever the fucking world was at stake and there's a huge beam being shot into the sky trying to kill everything? No. Bad champion. That's why I like 5th gen so well. Because the gym leaders, everybody just kind of groups in and is like, hey, let's help out here. She does nothing. She does nothing to help. She doesn't even say, if she does, it's just kind of like, oh, by the way, I'm also the champion. It's literally like that little bit of dialogue. No, bad champion, bad, just bad. You're grounded. Go to your room. Kukui, technically the champion of Gen 7. I think Kukui is a stupid good. I'm gonna put him ahead of Iris. I think Kukui is a stupid good champion, and here's why, right? I think Kukui is a stupid good champion because he literally is the professor that studies battles. He studies, or moves, I should say. He knows what moves does what. His team is very diverse. The third starter that just kind of like sits to the professor, he's like, hey, I'm gonna make you a fucking superstar. And he does. He uses the Decidueye that, or the Incineroar, or the Primarina, whatever third starter that didn't get picked, he uses. And he has a team that complements it very well. So in that regard, Kukui is, I think, the best professor to be a champion. Some people say it should be Oak because Oak studies Pokemon in general. But you can be overwhelmed with how much knowledge you can get. Kukui being solely Pokemon moves, he can learn new battle tactics and knows what all the moves does. He's literally a competitive Wi-Fi battler, which makes him a good champion. I like it. How? Okay, I'm gonna put How in okay. I'm gonna put him in the lead of okay. And here's why, right? How is a champion in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? So I'm not looking at it as Sun and Moon How. I'm looking at it as Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon How. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon How I like better than the original How because the original How, he just doesn't care. He says he wants to be the kahuna. He says he wants to be a great trainer, but he doesn't take it seriously. This How, after meeting Guzma, and Guzma pointing out like, you're just treating everything as a joke, takes that to heart and goes, I need to be serious if I want to surpass my grandfather. I need to be serious if I want to pass Kukui. I need to get serious if I want to surpass my friend because I keep losing to him. So, How, I'm not gonna say is actually a champion per se. It's more like you both made it there at the same time and you're both competing to become the champion. If anything, if How got there first, then yeah, he's the champion by default. He beat everybody. But I feel like at that point, it's more so like you both got here at the same time, duke it out to see who becomes champion. So that's why I'm putting How in okay. His team's diverse, but just his character throughout the entire thing until like the second half of the game is just not my cup of tea. You feel me? Not the best. Okay, Trace. Few things here before I place him. Right, number one, I just had to Google this motherfucker's name. Okay, I had to Google this motherfucker's name. He's your rival, and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and I'll be real. Hadn't beaten those games because they're ass, and apparently he's the champion. So there's that. And number two, because I haven't beaten the game, I don't know what his team consists of. Just because Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are trash, you're going in trash. Fuck you. Then we have Leon. Leon, the champion of Sword and Shield. Held his title for a long ass time, keeps getting rematched by the 8th gym leader. He's got a pretty good team. Depending on what your starter is, it's pretty diverse. If you pick the water starter, it's if you pick the grass starter, you know, water kind of kicks his team's ass. Leon, other than Red, is as close as we got to an actual like master. Because Leon, and another thing, Leon actually helps you, right? Every champion that you see on here, other than like obviously the like blue and people like Red, they tell you, hey, go deal with this insanely dangerous terrorist organization while we do our own thing. Leon is the only champion that's just like, hey, you're a kid, you're doing your challenge, go be a kid. Let the adults handle this. Let the champion, the strongest trainer on this country, handle this, okay? I'm the best suited for the job. So for that, I think I'm going to put Leon in stupid good. I don't think he's good enough to be goated. I don't like his character that much. But I think him as a trainer and the way that they make him take responsibility for what's going on in the region better than any of the other champions you see here. I think that earns him the spot of stupid good. Not only does he care about his title, but he uses that title and takes on the responsibilities that come with it, and I really like that. And that is my tier list. As always, this is the most accurate champion tier list. All the tier lists are in fact wrong. If you want to check out any of my non-Pokemon related content, be sure to check out my second channel, Notification. If you want to see me stream both Pokemon and non-Pokemon related content, be sure to check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/796. If you want to check out any of my VODs, be sure to check out my VOD channel, VODs. Basically, unless you're partnered, Twitch is not live saving your VODs, so anytime I live stream, I pluck the stream from there and I put it on my VOD channel. If you want to see me post anything and everything, be sure to check out my TikTok, Super796 over on TikTok. And if you want to see any of my garbage opinions, be sure to check out my Twitter, Super796 on Twitter. And if you want to hang out, I have Discord. We post memes in there, we talk about directs, we sometimes chat in there. It is a good time. And a playlist to all my other tier lists and everything that I just mentioned will be linked in the description down below. That being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, comment below what you think of the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, share, helps me as a whole. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Take bars, little man.